Good morning, Eric here. Last couple of weeks we have pretty bad weather. It's been raining. Finally, I have a nice weekend, so I can just do some simple work. Today we're going to do some very simple things. Mostly for cosmetics. I really love this. This is a mousse test batch. Couple of I don't know what you call it. Clips-on Swedish color thing that go onto the front grille. And actually, I bought this quite a while back when I added the wheel spacers for my Jimny. And actually, at the same time, I bought the 20mm spacers for the XC90 as well. So, you know, it's aluminum alloy 6061, seems to be well made. Bonus brand, and I've got a bunch of longer bolts, wheel bolts, and they are, I believe, 47mm long. Okay, so let's get started with the simple job doing those first, and then fit on the wheel spacers. It's really a 2-second job, really nice, very happy about it. It's only a few bucks, can't complain. Alright, it fits very well, I think. It's good for like about 10 bucks that I bought it. They do have this is sort of like just a cheap version, and they have, I believe, a glossy version which is probably about 20 bucks, but I didn't buy that one because the grille is in flat color anyway. So I honestly don't know if it's I'll probably give it a day or two. If I don't like it, I'll pour it off. I think it will fit a dark color car much better. It still looks quite okay from an angle. I'll leave it there for a while, and I'll come back and see if I like it or not. If not, I'll just take it off. But for now, I think I'm pretty happy. Okay, before we fit the wheel spacers on, let's have a look of how the wheels are right now. So this is the front. And this is how it looks in the back. So when I took out one of the screw, there is a bit of a problem. The nut size is actually different, so I've got to go back to Bonos because this is what they recommended me to buy. Unfortunately, I shipped them from China. It took 2 months to come. Very frustrated when you have a supplier to told you the wrong thing. Nevertheless, I can't fit the wheel spaces today. I will have to sort out the nut. Otherwise, I can't actually have the cover to be covered it on.
A few moments later.
So I have discovered the original Volvo nut cover wouldn't go onto the Bonos nut, and I have basically the last video was basically 20 minutes ago. I contacted the supplier. They're in China. Right now is probably 4 a.m. their time. They still reply. Thanks for them. And they said that they're going to send me. So the nut that they have supply is a 17 millimeter one, and they said that they're going to give me some silver cover for the 17 millimeter nut for free. But because I bought it in China and I asked them to, so I supplied the what they call like, because I use a pack and send service, so I asked them to send it to the shipping company that I use, and I'm going to ship it over here. But at the same time, I think I did search a little bit on Taobao, which is sort of like a Chinese version, or what I should call a original version of AliExpress. It's actually much better than AliExpress. For me, knowing how to speak Chinese is actually much easier to use and much better than AliExpress, but that's a different topic. I did literally for the last 2 minutes, I ordered a set of silver covers for 28 RMB, and they would supposed to fit the 17 millimeter nut with a silver finish, a set of 20. So so I will get that set being sent, that I bought being sent to me as well. So what I will do is I will still carry on the job today. So unfortunately, maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks, then I will have a sort of like a silverish wheel with black nuts. But I'll see what I can do, because I have some double-sided tape here, and what I can do is I can temporarily stick this onto the nut, and ensure I've got a bit of a tight fit so it doesn't fall off, and I'll see how I go. I just don't want to waste a good weekend and wait for another 2-3 weeks to try to get the job done. So I'll just carry on and doing this. But I have to say, I have to give some compliment to Bonos. Very, very quick response to me, and at least they provide a solution. I haven't seen the solution yet, but they're willing to send me some covers for free. Not obviously not the shipping costs from China to here, but good guys, thank you very much for that. And so I'll just carry on with the work. So I've got some black 3M tapes, and I cut it into sizes and push it into the cap. I'll give it a try and see if I can stick it onto the nut. Hope they will stay for at least a couple of weeks before I have the new cover comes in. Right. So I've installed the 20mm thick spacers on my XC90. The standard wheels has a offset, I think ET 38.5mm, and they are 21 by 9 inches wheels. So let's have a look of how it looks afterwards. So this is the front. And this is the back.
2 weeks later.
Okay, I have installed the wheel spacers. That was actually about 3 weeks ago now, and because I've got some longer bolts, and the longer bolts actually have a smaller head, so they are 17mm instead of 19mm. So I contacted Bonos and they said they're going to ship me some caps, and actually I haven't heard back from them. So what I did was, luckily they actually buy some smaller caps again from China. So I'm just trying to open one up. Just a minute. Alright. Very difficult to do things with one hand. So I bought some of this. So the bigger one that I had, the original one that I had, I used some 3M tapes to tape them onto the bolt, and they seems to be fine. They did not fall off. So let's pull one out. Right, they stick actually quite well. And that is a 17mm one, and this is 19. Now I have a smaller one. I'm gonna push it on. Right. All right, let's carry on and complete the change. Oops. So that's how it looks, and we'll see if they stay. In the next couple of days I will just go and replace all of them and give you a test drive and see if they fall off, but it doesn't seem to be as tight fit as the original one, but it seems to work. Maybe I need a bit of blue tack and keep them in place, but it seems fine for now. And if nothing happened, probably this is the end of the video, and thanks for watching.